Yo, 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 hey guys, Rowan here, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds 2.
Do they ever cease?
Nope. You'll probably hear them in your dreams if you haven't already.
Alright, we're going to proceed on with schemes of the secret smugglers and investigate the greenhouse here.
I'd welcome you, would-be consumer, but we are not a retail operation. Please visit the various consumer locations around Fairfield for all your purchasing needs. I have far too many claims on my time to be able to cater to the curious at the moment.
Looks like a lot of work. Is it just you in here?
I was meant to have help, but they lacked the barest amount of gray matter it takes to keep from getting locked up by excessive corporate malfeasance. So, I'm on my own here. Breaking my back, trying to buttress all these vines on top of all my other jobs. Oh, the bits I wouldn't pay for some of those mechs the Protectorate used to work this place. So, is there anything else, or can I get back to work?
I'm just curious what all this is for.
Quite the setup, ain't it? Before we took Fairfield, Auntie's Choice didn't have anything like this. Every kind of plant we've got was made to thrive in a chemical vat. But the Protectorate grows all their greens the old-fashioned way, with water and soil and actual fertilizer. I can't decide if it's adorably quaint or just plain daft. Then again, they all only have one job, so they have the time to indulge in all those sorts of archaic whimsies. Damn lucky crabble copulators.
Did you just call them crab effers? Then what do you use it for?
Research mostly, some wholesale, and as the base for some small batch, highly exclusive, limited edition retail runs. Though I expect word any day that the big brains in R&D will have tweaked and twisted these plants so they're better than nature. Then we push the new product on the market. And my contract says I get 0.003427% of net after development, testing, packaging, advertising, and distribution costs. So you know, this is a pretty big deal for me.
You handle all this by yourself, plus you have other jobs to do?
What? No, that's... I was just being sardonic. It's my way of saying I'm so tired it feels like I've got 50 jobs.
Your tone of voice made it very clear you're being serious. Why backpedal now?
Whoa, now just hold up there a minute, friend. I badly turn a phrase and jumble my words a bit, and you're going to call me out as a liar?
No, must have been mistaken. Sorry about that. Security thinks you're up to more than growing plants. Scared to tell me what's going on?
Really? Feel you're entitled to that information, do you?
I'm trying to figure out why you'd still work here if you got better things going on.
Because all these plants were unknown inside Auntie's Choice. And there's a good chance we can make something of them. Though I expect word any day that the big brains in R&D will have tweaked and twisted these plants so they're better than nature. Then we push the new product on the market. And my contract says I get 0.003427% of net after development, testing, packaging, advertising, and distribution costs. So you know, this is a pretty big deal for me. Quite the setup, ain't it? But then again, they all only have one job, so... Really?
Figure it doesn't
entitled
hurt
to
to
that
ask.
information. It doesn't? I know a slew of folks missing pieces of themselves who disagree. All because they weren't bright enough to mind their own business when they clearly should have.
Nothing, just passing through and thought I'd look around.
Well, I've got a lot left to do and not much time left to do it in, so you can show yourself out.
Alright, we have to go investigate now. Now, I could progress things, but we're gonna move
What's all this
forward
talking
here.
I was hearing about middle and lower management?
So, her terminal's right here. Tefman, subject plays stupid games, from E. Galloway. I began my work here, including taking over my predecessor's overseer role at the greenhouse. Unfortunately, it seems the Fairfield situation is even worse than we feared. That buffoon Caldwell apparently felt receiving our inventory as aerial drops was just too much effort, so he was having the pilots set their asses down at the old Protectorate landing pad, after which he'd move the goods in the middle of the day, apparently expecting that everyone would just ignore their little shenanigans, no matter how much of a ruckus they caused. I considered paying a visit to Caldwell's old cell in the constable's office to ask him, or Caldwell's cell in the old constable's office, so as to ask him why he could possibly be that hull-headed. There's no answer he'd possibly give that justify the risk of our associating in public. Emily. Deaf men, subject fully determined to deterministically fail. From E. Galloway. To be certain, we knew that rushing unsalted agents into position was risky. There's so much profit to be made on this damnable moon, we just had to try. Still, never in our wildest did we conjure these clods burying themselves in crabble crap this deep. In addition to the obvious smuggling, they've been run up on dozens of related crimes, including market disruption, unconscientious shrinkage, and anti-monopolistic pricing. Still, at least they're all accounted for. Unfortunately, some of the charges against them seem a mite bit weak. And if they get loose, I'll have twice the work getting this operation back on track. But give it no mind, I've shaped a plan. I think it will solve it all in my next move. Emily. To have men, subject operations to resume shortly. And we get some bonus XP here. I've finished gathering all the internal information on our troublemakers, gift-wrapped a lot of it, and left it atop the local compliance adjuster's terminal. Given the incredible financial windfall this case now offers him, I expect to aim to deliver our former associates to the undisputed claim as soon as humanly possible. Give me a week or two after he leaves to finish cleaning up. We'll be ready to get our market back to work. Emily. Alright, so we did that. Now, there's something weird going on here with some of the fridges in town. Look at this. That's... what? And 69 bracelets? Nice. But what? I'm pretty sure we already loot rolled this fridge. So, we'll do like 7 or 8 tries here, but I think it's like slowly spawning items. I do not know what the dealio is here. I mean, I'll take it, I guess. Some kind of smuggling operation here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we already loot rolled this fridge. And there's one other fridge in town that seemed to have done something weird too. Right, we're gonna do like 5 more. I'm pretty sure we already looted this. I mean, I'm not gonna be mad, game, about like just a huge amount of money for, I don't know, reasons, I guess. I have no idea. Is it just that over time things spawn in town? Like, I don't know. I have no idea what this is about. Oh, there's more now. What? There was 69 before, right? Now it's 70? I'm not losing my mind here, right? That's very weird. Okay, 2 more. Very, very strange. Well, you know what? If the game wants to give me extra loot and slowly spawn it in containers, I guess... who am I to be upset about that? I'm pretty sure when I was looking around at things, I gotta get to lockpick 5 here. There was a fridge I saw.
These incessant
And it had a
jingles over the
bunch of stuff.
loudspeakers. Do they ever cease?
Nope. You'll probably hear them in your dreams if you haven't already.
Yeah, I think it's over here. Yeah. 39 Regal Tarts. I mean, like, okay. I mean, alright, game. Excuse me. I tried to stifle the chaos there. I could not stifle the chaos or the sneeze.
You're back. Why?
No reason, just want to take another look around.
Well, I've got a lot left to do and not much time left to do it in, so you can show yourself out. You're back. Why?
I read your terminal. I know you're involved in a lot more than just this greenhouse.
You read my terminal? How embarrassing. The compliance adjusters broke the door lock when they arrested my predecessor, and I haven't gotten around to fixing it yet. Not that I thought anyone had come snooping. I'd made careful arrangements to tie up everyone's loose ends. Everyone except you, it seems. So, why are you so interested in my other work? You're not part of compliance.
I want to know why you turned on your own operation.
Because Auntie's choice expects you to forge a path that's ambitious and self-deterministic, but not so much so that it disrupts other folks' ambition and self-determinism.
Okay.
Flaw. I can't even fathom Auntie's economy if every eager go-getter operating on the gray edge of strictly legal suddenly closed up shop. Our whole society would fall to ruins. You know, I've been looking for some backfills with the kind of cleverness usually only found on the seedy lower decks of the claim. Feel like making a few bits?
What's the claim?
It's Auntie's flagship, where all the best movers, shakers, and up-and-coming ne'er-do-wells hone their killer instincts. Work for me and you may see it someday. Interested?
Absolutely. I'm always on the hunt for exciting opportunities.
Wonderful. Your jib is exactly the kind of cut we could use right now. And I've got a whole cartridge of bits that's been waiting for someone to earn it. I'm part of Sub Rosa. We're a group of merchants, information brokers, and commodity traders who deal outside the systems most folk are confined by.
Smugglers.
We're the best way to get things done in anti-space if you're looking for profit. Want to buy it, sell it, move it? We've got someone to do it for you.
I saw your messages. I know what happens to people you work with.
Puh, they were rubes, nitwits, dolts so lacking in faculties that they couldn't handle the minuscule, and by that I mean damn tiny, amount of discretion this job requires. They had to be dealt with so we could all get back to work. And now that I'm here, things will be running right smoothly. So, long as your brain pan's filled with more than a half-dead sprat spinning on a rusty wheel, I absolutely guarantee this is a no-risk venture.
Alright, make your pitch.
Oh, isn't that just wonderful? I had no suspicion when you walked through my door that you'd help resolve the last of the morass Paradise Island has become for us. And all we need you to do is access Quartermaster Cardossa's terminal and scrub any Spectrum vodka from her ledgers. It's already been resold, so having it in her system could become problematic. Expunge it, and I get you some bits, and the friendship of Sub Rosa all over the system. You get me?
So, why should I care about Sub Rosa's friendship?
Because we are the black market in Arcadia. Odds are, at some point, you're going to need something you just can't get legally. Then you'll be thrilled we're associated. Sub Rosa feeds that appetite to not just survive, but to thrive. And that's taking all of us places. We're more than simple opportunists. We are opportunistically driven. Trust me, For both short-term benefits and long-term prospects, you want to be our friend.
She's got terrifying pauses. And what if I get caught?
It'll probably be nothing. She's just a sergeant, not someone who has any real pull. And I've already made arrangements with everyone who matters. So, if she catches you, about the worst she can do is a switch on the wrist.
People only say it's nothing's gonna happen when Nobody only say it's nothing when it's gonna happen to someone else. No thanks.
How tragic. You're worried about absolutely nothing. And that's gonna keep you from realizing one of the finest opportunities you've ever been offered. But I'll be here, helping to shape the future of commerce throughout the galaxy, if you ever come to your senses.
Alright, you refuse, but she's hoping you'll change your mind.
Well, well, look who's back. I can hardly say it's a surprise, though I suppose we've all got to take our own time about such decisions. You ready for a job?
Nah, I got enough to do as it is.
Maybe right now you do, but we'll be here making all your bits without you to claim them, in case you ever change your mind. But I'll be here, helping to shape the future of commerce throughout the galaxy, if you ever come to your senses. Well, well, look who's back.
Depends
I
on the
can
job.
hardly say
What are you
it's
offering?
I'm part of Sub Rosa. We're a group of merchants, information brokers, and commodity traders who deal outside the systems most folk are confined by. We're the best way to get things done in anti-space if you're looking for profit. Want to buy it, sell it, move it? We've got someone to do it for you.
So you run the black market in Arcadia? Sounds good to me.
Oh, isn't that just wonderful? I had no suspicion when you walked through my door that you'd help resolve the last of the morass Paradise Island has become for us. And all we need you to do is access Quartermaster Cardos's terminal and scrub any Spectrum vodka from her ledgers. It's already been resold, so having it in her system could become problematic. Expunge it, and I get you some bits, and the friendship of Sub Rosa all over the system. You get me?
I get you're trying to put my butt in the line to do your dirty work. Not interested.
How tragic. You're worried about absolutely nothing. And that's gonna keep you from realizing one of the finest opportunities you've ever been offered. But I'll be here, helping to shape the future of commerce throughout the galaxy, if you ever come to your senses. Well, well, look who's back.
Depends on the
We're the
job.
best way to get things done in
No
anti-space
way.
if
Angie
you're looking
seems
for
exactly
profit.
the sort
Want to
that would
buy
seriously
it, sell
punish
it,
black
move
marketeers.
it? How tragic. You're worried about it, but I'll be... Well, well, look who's back.
Alright,
And
make
it's
your
already been
bed.
resold, so... but...
Okay. Also,
So who are you rooting for in the tossball leagues? this
well,
season?
let's see here.
Tossball?
Has this spawned more? No.
You know, weekend zones, book goals, offside hooks, hackers, tenders, wingers.
Yes, yes. We are speaking of the same inspiring professional sport. It is so nice to find common ground. The top team, of course, is the Prudence Dictators.
Go jump in a rift. You are dead to me.
No. It's nice to see them getting along. Alright, I'm gonna split things here, folks, and I'll see you on the flip side of the Outer Worlds 2 side. See you there? And we're back. Okay. Start heading this way here. Mock apple there. We're gonna talk to this gentleman here, Loss Prevention Officer Warren L. Warren.
Heavens, Auntie, you scared the living daylights out of me. Shouldn't sneak up on a man like that. Good way to earn a bullet betwixt the eyes.
Was I sneaking, or were you just situationally unaware?
Could be a little of both, I'll grant you. I've been so wrapped up in my business, I'd barely notice a ship dropping out of the sky if it didn't land on me. Guess I should apologize for all that hullabaloo before. Just mistook you for another unfleshly manifestation.
The only thing manifesting for me right now is boredom.
Not very friendly, are we? Say, you must be that new Gallivanter people have been burbling about. Kinda thought you'd be scarier. And taller.
Hey, I'm not that bad.
No offense meant. We are as the plan dictates us to be. It's all maths, right on down to our marrow, if you believe the OSI. Me, I kind of wonder if there's more to it than that.
You think the OSI is lying about the plan?
Oh, I don't imagine there's some grand conspiracy or nothing. The founders were enlightened folk to have discovered the plan at all. But maybe even they didn't have the full bill. You must have seen that rift out there when you dropped in. Supposing that's also part of the plan. Maybe it's allowing for strangeness to happen. Opening the door to new marvels. It's just a thought, been percolating in the old cerebrum as of late.
Some would call that blasphemy.
That's what my old vicar would have called it, too. Always did make me feel sullied for doubting. But how else would you explain the rift and all these strange happenings?
You may have a point.
Come on, Commander. Don't tell me you're falling for this claptrap. Only thing that rift's doing is getting bigger and meaner.
You're right. Sorry. Got caught up in the moment.
No apology needed, Commander. A lot of charlatans around these parts will sell you the air out of your lungs and call it a deal. Just looking out for you is all.
Look, I know how it sounds, like I'm a few crabbles short of a hurt, but just hear me out. It all started the other night. Saw a personage leaving the greenhouse, late. Figured it for Emily, but when I asked her about it, she didn't know what I was talking about. Happened again the next night. Gave chase that time, but lost him hereabouts. I turned a corner and they'd up and vanished.
Probably whoever it is just didn't want to get caught. Protectorate holdouts, maybe.
Or maybe this entity only had the strength to manifest but briefly on this mortal coil. Communication would have proven too difficult for a being of pure information.
Let's just stick with the hard facts for right now.
Strangest part is that foodstuffs have also been disappearing from the greenhouse since we took Fairfield. You think it's all connected?
I think your manifestation's a common burglar.
Seems a mite unlikely, don't you think? No one in Fairfield's going hungry. Why steal when they could just purchase food at Auntie's fair market prices? Oh, it's definitely an extra-normal entity of some kind. Simplest explanation.
Is that all that happened?
More or less. Maybe I'm not telling it right, but believe you me, it was downright uncanny. Strangest part is that foodstuffs have also been disappearing from the greenhouse since we took Fairfield. You think it's all connected?
Have you investigated the houses nearby for clues?
I've knocked on doors, peeped a few windows, respectfully, mind you. And I ain't spied anything more exciting than a chair. But then, a being of pure information probably wouldn't linger on this plane any longer than necessary. Too tiresome, would be my guess.
Sorry, did you say a being of pure information?
Well, maybe. I still don't know all the particulars, yet. But it's one theory.
Nothing of the mind survives the body. We're all just temporarily self-aware meat.
Yeah, we are all molecular machines and whatnot. I'm familiar with the 6 pillars of scientism. Guess I figured that was more open to interpretation than not.
I'll look around, see if I can turn up anything.
I certainly won't say no to having a fresh set of lamps on the scene. Just be careful. Hate to see you disappeared like that foodstuffs. Saw you coming this time.
No sign of your greenhouse bandit manifestation yet, but I'll keep looking.
Saw you coming this time.
Never mind. Alright. Let's go ahead here. Think we gonna open this? Welcome, Sentinel Lawrence. Messages. Contingencies. I confess I did not think a cellar would be of much use when I first moved into this house. Imagining a natural disaster, some unlawful uprising occurring in Fairfield, of all places, seemed absurd. Now we are at war, and I have even heard it rumored that the invaders will attack Paradise Island, should the worst come to pass. My resolve will not waver. I will, of course, answer duty's call and repel these fiends by any means necessary, but having somewhere safe to fall back to could prove valuable. Administrator code. Twice this week, I've input the wrong code and locked myself out of the terminal. If it happens a third time, I suspect I'll be recommended for mental refreshment due to insufficient recollection. Given how scattered I felt, maybe that would be for the best. I keep waiting for the Sovereign to call me up to combat the invaders, but no, I have orders to remain here in Fairfield. No matter, I must remain diligent. Perhaps I shall write the code down and pin it to the refrigerator or some such until I properly memorized it. It's not as though I entertain visitors. Alright. So, let's hack this. No, we wanna get lucky here. We wanna save our hacking tools. Alright, come on. Come on. There we go. Repaired. Unseal cellar. Process complete. Exterior entrance cellar is now accessible. Oh. Stuff's respawning. Terminal code reminder. What looks to be a terminal administrator's code has been written onto the scrap of paper. And we got extra experience for that. Fantastic. And we're slowly moving up here. So I'm gonna guess. Come on over here. Let me guess.
You know, I'm really starting to feel hopeful about settling here in Fairfield.
Why settle? You can thrive.
Or
Alright, well,
I'm not really sure. It's just a slogan I hear on the
stuff
wire.
just keeps respawning,
Why
I guess.
settle when you can thrive? Just say it. Feels right.
Auntie's Choice knows that a better you
Alright.
is just 3 pills and an ointment away.
So, the next thing we need to do, actually come on over here.
Not everyone's cut out for life in an encampment. It's intense. but only free to
Oh,
attend,
I
and
see
we
what
sleep
you
in
did
shifts.
there.
Cot's comfy enough once the adrenatine burns off.
Intense. I
Stop
understand.
blaming the wind.
Wow. So funny. Come on over here, buddy. Little turkey. Got him. these little sprats down here. Can't leave any evidence. All right.
My commanding manager gave me great advice. If you got time to leave, you got time to clean the latrine. Moral of the story?
Yeah, it's a good moral of the story here. Alright, I'm gonna split things here, folks, and I'll see you on the flip side of the Outer Worlds 2 side. See you there? And we're back.
Stop
Okay.
blaming the wind. You're blocking bullet practice.
I don't know how long that's been there.
Auntie's Choice is the proud maker of Spacer's Charm, Zero-G Brew, and antibiotics.
Down. We forgot about
Yeah,
downrange.
there you go.
Peddle your wares elsewhere. Your allotted time to impress me is already expired. Working hard or hardly working? Ha, that's rhetorical. Can't you see I'm on the clock here? Ever read the Middle Manager Handbook? Really shores
Eyes
up the
open when you
foundation
pull
of
the trigger.
fundamentals.
You can't
Guns
shoot
are
what you can't
weapons,
see.
not toys. Guns are weapons, not toys.
Sorry, time is bits. Bits is time. Or are, that is. Can't help you. Sorry.
Marginal improvement, still improvement, I suppose.
Let's not waste each other's time.
Hi.
Trainee Lindell, be so kind as to remind us all what the first rule of the range is.
Guns are weapons, not toys.
And do we aim weapons at colleagues or at our own unprotected upper stories, even in jest? Hint, we do not.
Those targets haven't taken much damage. You sure those guns are even loaded?
I can assure you they are.
So your recruits are just really terrible then.
Terrible is not a word I would use.
Fancy I'm getting the knack of this. Pretty sure if I hold him right, I can balance a third pistol between my other two. What do you think, Simpson?
However, it is accurate.
You have to give her credit for trying to innovate.
A surprising development, to be sure. Not unwelcome, mind, but a little concerning when the basics have yet to set. The soldiers before you are former protectorate subjects, mainly of the farming variety. No knowledge of combat. Scarce experience wielding anything deadlier than a wrench. They are accustomed to being told what to do, when to do it, even how to think. A lifetime of habitual servitude is not broken in a day.
How are you helping these trainees acclimate to their new society?
I'm only responsible for familiarizing them with the weapons they will come to rely on in future. However, having observed them on the range, they fail every hurdle, but keep getting back up. I'd say that speaks to an admirable resilience. Or stupidity. Difficult to say which.
These recruits need to feel inspired. Mind if I have a word with them?
I'm not one to idle in the path of a good faith effort to accelerate education. The faster we can get more soldiers in the field, the better. There's just one problem. I don't know you. So, respectfully, I must ask, what do you feel qualifies you to give instruction to my recruits?
Perhaps you could speak to my qualifications, Agent Ibarra.
What? Oh, sure thing. The commander here is an experienced Deadeye and a natural leader. If you're looking for someone to deposit a few pearls of wisdom, I guarantee you'll not find better.
Much as I'm inclined to trust the word of your compatriot, I still expect you to advocate for yourself. You're the one who wishes to speak with my recruits, after all, not him.
At this point, I don't think I can make them any worse.
A teacher must always believe in the promise of their pupils, for as long as either are being paid to engage in instruction. Respectfully, I must decline your offer. Please excuse me. Lindell! You reload with the muzzle facing away from you. Away! You've returned. I don't suppose you're here for instruction yourself. Is this about the trainees again?
Actually, I wanted to know what your opinion was on the invasion.
I'm not aware of any invasion.
Oh, I don't know how to tell you this.
You and Trainee Lindell would get along famously. We are here as liberators, not invaders. We're bringing the free market to those without the freedom to choose, and liberating Arcadia's resources to aid struggling colonies. I understand it must look like violence, but listen to any of our ex-Protectorate colleagues speak on their lives before. The stories they tell are stories of oppression.
In my view, going from the Sovereign to Anti is trading one master for another.
Where the Sovereign punishes individuality, Anti's choice celebrates it. How can there be any comparison? Please don't think me rude for abbreviating our conversation, but I must get back to my duties. Foul opportunity waits for the safety officer's back to turn. You've returned. I don't suppose you're here for instruction yourself. Is this about the trainees again?
Never mind.
You've returned. I don't suppose you're
Yeah,
here
I'm
for
confident
instruction
I
yourself.
can motivate them to be better.
I'm not one to idle in the path of a good faith effort to accelerate education. The faster we can get more soldiers in the field, the better. There's just one problem. I don't know you. So, respectfully, I must ask, what do you feel qualifies you to give instruction to my recruits?
Not to boast, but I can be pretty inspirational.
You do have a certain confidence about you that is presently absent in these recruits. Very well, I'll allow you to speak with them. Don't make me regret this. Attention trainees, guns down. That means you too, Simpson. We have a guest who has a few words to share.
You have something to say to us?
When you hold that gun, remember what you're fighting for.
Wait, I know this one. Low overhead and competitive prices.
No, you're fighting for the person next to you.
Consider your fellow troopers as siblings in arms, trustworthy, reliable. They are not, as we have discussed, meat shields.
All right. Do seem to recall a discussion like that now that you mention it.
Actually, human bodies make for convenient mobile cover.
I'm confused. Should we use each other as shields or not?
Absolutely not. I'm sure that's not what our interlocutor here is advocating.
Oh, okay. Got any more advice you're looking to offload? We could use it.
Get out of your head. Just point and shoot. It's easy. Don't make it hard.
And do remember to breathe, especially when you pull the trigger. Tension only makes the hand more unsteady. Now, if Auntie's faith in you is not misplaced, then prove it, trainees. Weapons at the ready. And fire! Well done, trainees. Well done! It appears your words have had their intended effect. Oh, thank law. The trainees seem quite taken with you, too. As I suspect they would riot if I let you leave without a reward. Please, accept this revolver with Auntie's thanks. Land willing, I will have as much success deploying your wisdom with my next batch of recruits. Good shot!
The Protectorate made you farmers, but Auntie's choice has made you soldiers.
Good shot, Trainee Lindell. Very good. Good shot, Trainee
Why,
doing
Lindell.
great.
Do I
Very
look like middle
good.
management? Guns are weapons, not tools.
Put it in the
Nicely
middle.
done.
Talk is cheap.
This
but
is a
my
live
time
fire
isn't.
range. Are you looking to get shot?
Alright. Let's talk to you.
Let me guess. Gun keeps jamming, armor don't quite fit snug as you like. State your division and I'll get you outfitted. Quick and proper, or your next provision's free.
I'm with mortuaries affairs. Can't you tell by the smell?
Thought these old factories caught a whiff of decrepitude percolating in the air. I'd explain it then. As Chief Replenishment Officer, it's my privileged duty to furnish our brave troops with all of their wartime essentials. You could say I put the ration in liberation. Tell me what you need, and I'll do my ample best to supply you.
I've a private matter to discuss with you.
No one here but you, me, and several tons of well-oiled machinery. What's this about?
Well-oiled machinery? I assume you're referring to the dropships. They're nice.
Good eye. Oh, I'd say they're better than nice. Got more armor than a hammerclaw, but better flight handling than the old clunkers we used to stock. If things had turned out differently, it might be someone else standing here, while I'd be off piloting one of those beauties.
What's stopping you from pursuing that dream?
Don't have the aptitude for flight, apparently. But this role suits me fine. I like the upward mobility, in the metaphorical business sense, I mean.
I'm not very familiar with the dropships myself. Could you show me that one over there?
I heard you got the bug, huh? Huh. All right, come on. Let's give you a quick tour.
All right, let's take a look.
She's a beauty up close, ain't she?
Yeah.
More cylinders than you can count powering her engines.
Yeah.
She uses her shape to drop like a stone during landing. Counters headwinds pretty well, too.
Nice.
Stand here all day, just admiring.
Me too. Me too. Nah, but we won't.
And over there, you see, the fuselage has been modified to endure the pressure of repeated entries, which is... but listen to me blathering on. Tell me what you need, and I'll do my ample best to supply you.
Well, just so you know, some workers at Spire Grove got stuck in a harvester, but I fixed it.
Those hoople heads. First they botched their work up here, now the Grove. If there were medals for incompetence, they'd be well decorated. Well, I thank you for helping them out. Sorry you had to go out of your way. What do you need this time?
Now let's see what you have for sale.
I'm sure you'll find something to your liking.
All right, we really want this reclamation raiment. Yeah, this has scrap recycling. It also has 3 slots here. But yeah, evasion chance 15, damage resistance 5, combat sprint speed 25. So we'll never have this increase up to 15% because we don't have any engineering skill. But whenever we take damage in combat, we have a 5% chance to receive scrap metal or black powder, which is super cool. And cost cut materials, designed to encourage new recruits to charge into incoming fire. What doesn't kill you lines your pockets. All right. We are definitely going to be using that. I do want to check something here real quick, like. There's another conversation path there, and I thought I mapped out my conversation pretty well here.
Let me guess. Gun keeps... Tell me what you need, and I'll do my ample best to supply you. Good eye. If things had turned out differently...
Okay. Yeah, it's the same path. I thought so. Just wanted to make sure.
Business. What do you need this time?
Never mind.
Yeah, you'd be back. What do you need this time? Business is always good when a war's on. What do you need this time?
I don't think there's anything else major that I need from her right now. Got a ton of black powder, though. Now, over here, I need this burst SMG prism sight here. Series of electromagnetic weights balances your weapon, allowing quicker, more lethal target acquisition. 2.0 magnification. Okay. 1.5 magnification. Reduce the recoil. Should make it much easier to witness your enemy's final moments. Okay. Fantastic. Welcome, Chief Replenishment Officer Cardoza. Please select from the following options. Display current inventory. The extraordinary long inventory list includes weapons, armors, non-perishable rations, high-caliber armaments, and medical inhalers. Okay. Let's do some mods here. Weapon and armor mods. At the workbench, the mod screen allows you to apply mods to your weapons, armor, and headgear. Mods have a variety of functionality, increasing the effectiveness and specializing your equipment to match your playstyle. Weapon mods can be purchased from a weapon modification vending machine. Armor mods can be purchased from vendors throughout Arcadia or found while exploring. Acquiring a mod from any source may unlock its recipe in case you want to craft additional copies of it. Well, we can do 10% damage resistance. Okay. Ooh, emergency deflectors. 20% damage resistance while gadget energy is less than 50%. Yeah, that actually is probably what we want here. Because we're going to start most fights with our slowdown time here. Oh, and I see there's a point amount. So this is just straight up better. But yeah, I kind of like this the best here. Yep, do that. And then Rookie's Reward, you can have the higher magnification sight here. Yep. And then this is going to get the shorter sight here. So we start with this, and then we switch to the Premium Moon Man to finish enemies off. That's the plan here. So oh. And let's see here. Damage resistance bonus is probably what we're gonna need here. I mean, energy recharge rate's pretty good. What can we put on our helmet here? Extra primer port? Okay. Journal, Codex, equipment and armor mods. Okay. Yeah, extra primer port. I think really, really nice. Oh. Increases when we're closer to death. Okay, I think there was also a primer we could purchase from the shop here.
Aside from the stale chow, ubiquitous mud, contract anxiety, and pervasive dread that hostility might
Let's...
These riffs got me awful perturbed. Be reality hard enough without some nerve-wracking punching holes in it?
I must add... You've returned. Now let me fetch some clean gloves. I'm here for any doctorial services you...
Alright. You have primer here. Heals 250 instantly. Oh, is this the same one I already have? Oh, it is. I got it for free. Okay. All right.
Purple berry crunch. Accept no imitations. The K lets you know it's authentic. Now with 110%.
We probably have had stuff respawn, right? Sure did.
So, is it Auntie that you give your undying and unquestioning loyalty to then?
Not exactly. I mean, Auntie is cunning and bold. I don't have a single bad thing to say about her. At least not.
Okay. Hello, Emily.
Well, well, look who's back. I can hardly say it's a surprise, though I suppose we've all got to take our own time about such decisions. You ready for a job?
Depends on the job.
We're the best way to get things... And it's already been resold, so
Oh,
having
I
it
get
in
you.
your
I'll be
system
back
could
when it's
become...
done.
And I'll be waiting here with your bits.
Hooray! Extra speed.
Auntie's Choice is the proud maker of Spacer's Jaw. 0G brew.
Alright.
sharing my rations. Sleeping in shifts sure beats bunking down in the mud. I do have my very... We're saving these protectorate types from absolute oppression.
Alright. We'll talk to you now.
Knew you'd be back. What do you need this time?
I wondered if I could have a look at your terminal.
Now, there's an odd request. If you've got queries about my stock, I'm sure I could answer them for you. Wait one rat-gone moment. Did Miss Galloway put you up to this?
Why do you ask?
She asked me for terminal access not even a fortnight ago. I'd call it coincidence if it didn't feel so much like conspiracy. I can't for the life of me adduce a reason as to why a greenhouse manager would be interested in military inventory. What kind of plants are we growing in there?
We could do this, but terrible man-eating ones, they'll put the fear of foliage into every protectorate farmer.
All the while, I thought they were growing healthy little comestibles. They were planting the seeds for psychological warfare. Literally. Shows what I know. All right. Ms. Galloway can have access, but only because I believe in not biting the hand that feeds. Or, in this case, grows. Keycard to access the terminals on the boxes right outside my stores there. Feel free to nab it.
All right.
Business is always... What do you need this time?
So, we do need the key card, because we try to do this here. Requirement not met. So, have to have this key card. Alright, just inventory total, anti-fizzle spectrum vodka. $152 cases, current inventory. And a revised inventory, 0 cases. return to Emily in here. Okay.
This new corporate life is so confusing for us protectorate folk. Do you mind?
Hello, Emmeline.
Hello again. You get that inventory issue sorted?
Remind me what I'm doing? I've forgotten.
Well, that's a bit alarming. I need the Spectrum vodka inventory removed from Quartermaster Cardoza's terminal. And it is important, so please try and stay focused. Hello again. You get that inventory issue sorted?
The Quartermaster's terminal is one large shipment of Spectrum vodka short.
How grand. That officially mops up the last of the mess from the buffoons that came before me. And, as promised, my good fortune is also your good fortune. And while this might be a tad fewer bits than you were hoping for, remember, you've also made allies that you'll find all across Arcadia. Just keep watching for paintings of a stylish yellow rose with a split black circle near the middle. Like the one you passed on your way in. Find that rose, and you find Sub Rosa.
Alright. Quest complete.
Just keep watching for paintings of a stylish yellow rose with a split black circle near the middle. Like the one you passed on your way in. Find that rose, and you find Sub Rosa. Just keep watching for paintings of a stylish yellow rose with a split black circle. Like the one you passed on your way in.
Oh,
Find
that.
that rose.
Okay.
This paradigm thing you people are always going on about. Does it really improve your life?
No, nothing there yet.
Supplies all we deserve.
I wonder if it would help me. Is it available in extra strength?
Okay.
Take the pressure off with anti-fizzles, bottled under more than 3 ounces
Also,
of pressure.
let's do check to see if there's anything good here. I think a lot of these might be the same ones, right? Yeah, kind of looks like it here. Oh, explosive rounds. Alright. Now, I've never turned in Huel's quest here.
Whoever fixes this rift.
Now, I haven't pre-checked
problem
the
is
conversation.
I've been gone a while. How'd it go? Tell me you got good news.
On second thought, let's pick this back up later.
Fine, fine. I got nothing else to do, do I?
I've been gone a while. How'd it go? Tell me you... Fine.
Alright. We're gonna do this
Been gone
live
a while.
here.
How'd it go? What? Jackson, you idiot! Ah! It's a
Okay.
good thing he's dead, because if he wasn't, I'd kill him!
Can't be
No.
that bad.
You know what the lowest rung position... This was supposed to be my easy... tell me, did you come across any other advanced protectorate technology? What?
No,
if I
you
only had...
know.
Well, in the...
Too much spacers.
Okay. We're gonna check our options there.
Too much spacers.
I've been gone a while. How... Jackson, you idiot! Ah!
Thought you were marketing
This was supposed to be my tell me, did you come across any
What
other...
about these plasma thrusters?
Well, here...
Okay. Doesn't look like there's a ton of options there. Yeah, I do all this testing and conversation paths.
I've been gone a while.
off-camera,
How'd it go?
typically.
What? Jackson, you idiot! Oh, don't worry, you'll
Young.
get your bits. Tell me, did you come across any other advanced protectorate technology?
Okay. Alright. Heal. Let's get our loot here.
Too much space.
I've been gone a while. How'd it go? Tell me you got good news.
I got the schematics, but your business partner, I'm afraid he didn't make it.
Why, that's terrible. But you said you have the schematics? I'll take those. What? Sovereign's finest potato corollary peeler? This was supposed to be a guaranteed bestseller. Who in their right mind would... Jackson, you idiot! Ah! It's a good thing he's dead, because if he wasn't, I'd kill him! There's no... damn it! I'm never getting that promotion.
Thought you were all marketing geniuses who could sell anything. Good chance to prove it.
This was supposed to be my easy path to a promotion. Must be something I can do to salvage this. Tell me, did you come across any other advanced protectorate technology?
Did we want to do that one? Hold on. I know, I hate doing this live, but it's such a small conversation path. Don't want to do the other path.
I've been gone a while.
In the end, I don't think it actually matters, but...
No? You know what the lowest... Tell me, did you come across...
We will do that. Option, the second one here.
Too much space.
I've been gone a while. How'd it go? Why, that's terrible. But you said you have the schematics? I'll take those. What? Sovereign's finest potato corollary peeler? This was supposed to be a guaranteed bestseller. Who in their right mind would... Jackson, you idiot! Ah! It's a good thing he's dead, because if he wasn't, I'd kill him! There's no... damn it! I'm never getting that promotion.
No. No, you won't. Calm down. Couldn't be that bad, surely.
No? You know what the lowest rung position at Recreant Reclamation and Artificial Additives is responsible for? You don't want to. Ain't none of it's pretty. This was supposed to be my easy path to a promotion. Must be something I can do to salvage this. Tell me, did you come across any other advanced protectorate technology while you were there? Anything more, well, easily marketable?
Yeah, what about these personal plasma thrusters? Guess they're an old protectorate technology.
Personal thrusters? No one would ever want such preposterous things. I'd be laughed out of Recreant Reclamation. Imagine, jumping about like a sprog. Ridiculous. Well, here's all I can spare in regards to your compensation. Try not to spend it all in one place. It's supposed to be categorically bad for commerce. In the unlikely event things somehow pan out and I get that big promotion, I'll see you're taken care of. Until then, take care.
Alright. It's another quest complete. We're getting closer here. Okay. Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff to do here.
I ain't even... Someday, when I make it big in lower middle management, I'm gonna come back here and buy this crummy tin pot saloon. Told my manager, a man is not a slice of nanner, Mr. Overby. Then I said, I am more than some commonplace consumable item. Management disagreed. Well, now how am I gonna pay off my bar tab? Cole's gonna take my spleen. Don't go into that cheap saloon if you got a lick of gumption. They got no tolerance for it. Why do you think I'm out here? Why does even the slightest scintilla of success so elude me? Is it my destiny to fail? I do not seem to compare unfavorably to others. People think I got ejected from the saloon.
Alright, can we... No.
I see a huge opportunity for us in Fairfield. What'll it be, stranger? Reckon...
Did you have anything interesting? No, not really. Alright, well, I'm gonna split things here, folks. I'll see you on the flip side of the Outer Worlds 2 side. See you there. And we're back. Alright, let's continue completing quests around Fairfield here. So, I have to do this before launching these, but we're not gonna have science anytime soon. I eventually think I want to get science, but probably near the end of the game, because I don't want to slow down my progression on my main skills here. So, we're gonna miss out. Sometimes you just have to miss out.
You just stopping by to admire the mines, or is there something I can help you with?
Sounds like you're having some trouble. What's the problem?
See this system here? It deploys extreme countermeasures against overhead attacks in the form of aerial explosives, oft referred to as sky mines by those who prefer brevity. However, the whole thing is currently non-operational. Some problem with the lifting mechanism. No lift means no sky mines. No sky mines means the enemy can blow in like a bad sail, and we'll all be passing in our bits before you can say, "Gee, nice weather we're having today."
I'd rather keep all my bits, thanks. Anything I can do to help?
Not unless your talent for interruption matches your knowledge of lifting mechanisms?
Psh, I bet I can figure it out.
Like it's that easy, huh? All right, let's see you try then.
Alright, stand back and watch a master at work.
I was being sarcastic, you ninny. I wouldn't trust you near a macrowave, let alone a system capable of deploying incendiary devices. Go do something that's not being in my way. Look at a cloud. Touch some grass. Imagine that'll keep you safely occupied a while.
Rude.
All right, baby. It's just me and you again. Now, how's about we figure out what's wrong?
Your upper story must be more damaged than this launcher if you're back tugging on my ear again.
Hey, I feel like we got off on the wrong foot.
I'm here to do a job, not make friends. Maybe I'd feel differently if so many people's lives didn't depend on me fixing this system. But no use moaning over what ain't. If only I hadn't misplaced my repair manual last week. This would have been a cinch.
Now that you mention it, I did come across a manual like that.
You did? That'd be the first thing that's gone right today. All right, let's see it.
No, I didn't take it, but I remember enough to fix the launcher.
Well, you certainly sound confident in your powers of retention. I'll be over there if you need me. Way over there. Should clear the blast radius at that distance.
Rude.
This launcher ain't going to fix itself.
I did check to see if I could bring over the manual. It doesn't appear that we can. I've been thinking more about your lift problem. I might be able to help.
Is that right?
Actually, never mind.
This launcher ain't going to fix itself.
I found that repair manual you mentioned.
You did? That'd be the first thing that's gone right today. All right, let's see it.
Oh,
well,
I
you
didn't
certainly
take it.
sound... I'll be over... This launcher ain't going to fix itself.
Still working on it.
This launcher ain't going to fix itself.
Be seeing you. We could wait, but we're just gonna go ahead and do this. Recall maintenance manual info to repair the sky mine. Sky mine maintenance manual discovered.
What in the...
All right, so you got her working. Bully for you.
Don't sound so disappointed.
No, sorry, you're right. You did me, and all of Fairfield, a good turn here. Just thought I'd feel more relieved when the launcher was working again.
Feelings were logical. We would have to call them something else.
There's just this weight in my chest won't loosen. Worry gunking up my inner workings. Protectorate could launch an attack from that Vox station anytime. What if the mines aren't enough?
You really care about Fairfield, don't you?
Why do you think I was so twisted up about the launcher? I know I can be brusque. The word unpleasant's also been bandied about before.
I wouldn't call you unpleasant. I might think it, but I wouldn't say it. No, Actually, you're just a little gruff. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I'm a real piece of work. Maybe that's why we worked well together. Here, managed to cobble some frags together from a damaged mine earlier. Who knows? Might get you out of a pinch one of these days. And seeing how expertly you worked, you may as well take this armor modification too. I'm sure you'll have an easier time installing it than I would.
Thanks.
Nice job with the mines, but I've got other jobs that need doing. Can't talk now. Can't talk now. Can't talk now.
Yeah, see, we can't use this anymore. Now those are all in the sky. Alright. So, next spot here I want to
You know, I'm really starting to feel hopeful about settling here in Fairfield.
Why settle? Well, you can thrive.
Sure. How do
I'm not really sure. It's just a slogan I hear on the wireless a lot.
I just like
Why
hearing
settle
these two.
when you can thrive? Just say it. It feels right.
Does feel right. Alright. So we're gonna head to this gate here. I've talked to most people in this town here. Alright, we're gonna talk to you.
That's the third drone in as many days. Where are the void damn things coming from?
And this will give us some reputation. Are you alright? You could have been killed.
Not likely. I've been keeping my lamps open for these things ever since they started attacking. But thanks for the concern all the same. Of course, we could have staunched the flow of drones by now if Officer Carr dispatched another patrol, as I requested. But no such luck.
Alright, Trooper Erickson told me what happened to him.
That was a nasty one. Drone downed him on the reload. I do hope he's on the mend now. Erickson's a fine fellow, if a rather poor shot.
He'll live, which is more than he could say if he hadn't saved his skin.
He told you about that? That blasted, well-meaning gas bag. Now I gotta ask him to strike my involvement from his report to Officer Carr. You see, I, wasn't exactly authorized to be shoring up other patrols on the perimeter. In fact, I might have been specifically ordered not to leave this spot.
Whatever, it's Erickson's fault. You were disobeying orders.
Okay, yeah, point taken. But he didn't need to go flapping his gums about it. And orders or not, how can I be expected to just lollygag around watching my co-workers get shot? Trouble is, it's only a matter of time before these Protectorate drones break through and do some real damage to Fairfield. If you're keen on lending a hand, Bounty Terminal's just left of the constabulary. Carr doesn't trust me with that kind of work anymore. Not after my last performance review. So I guess we're trusting in degenerate bounty hunters now.
How urgent can this be? Sending drones one at a time isn't a heavy assault.
Sometimes they send 2 or 3, but you're right. It feels like the Protectorate is still testing our defenses. But I'm our last line of defense right now. Plus, Officer Carr ordered me not to step foot from this post. Really wish I could give those drones a piece of my mind. Unfortunately, I need to hang back and exercise my obedience to authority. Go out there and do what I can't. Show that bounty terminal and those Protectorate drones why no one fucks with Fairfield. Thought one of the drones finally got the drop on me. Turns out it was just a flying sprat.
Flying sprat? How are things?
Between the constant assault of drones and my official reprimands, I can't get a moment's peace of mind. Seems all I can do is stand here and observe. Maybe that'll get me back into Carr's good graces. Or maybe not. You see any drones? Don't feel shy about bringing them down.
Don't worry, I won't. I found this in the mobile command center.
Merciful law, is this? Tell me you did not steal my performance review, soldier. We could be court-martialed for even looking. No, I am not gonna look. I'll wait for the reviews to be distributed along the proper channels, and... Oh, hell. This is worse than the last one. Promotion denied? No, this has to be a mistake. How can Officer Carr claim I don't understand supply and demand regarding shifting market urgency? That's unfair.
You need to show initiative, gumption, sass, and spunk.
I ought to go out there and gun down every last drone on the island. Except, of course, I'd get labeled as AWOL. This review only proves how vexed Carr was the last time I ignored her orders. Well, the next review period's right around the corner. Suppose it's never too late to tidy up my reputation. Take this for your trouble.
Yay,
While
money.
I learn my lesson, you might as well profit off my shortcomings. I could use some good news for a change.
All right. So we've pretty much talked to everyone around here, except right here. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna save things right here, and I'm gonna explore the conversation tree. And I'll see you folks on the flip side of the Outer Worlds 2 side. See you. And we're back. All right, let's talk to Ethel here.
Pulverizing them suffice? No, I couldn't liquefy them. Apply heat and congeal them into kibble no beast could resist. Oh, Ethel, darling, you're a genius. Approach with less haste next time, won't you? Copernicus may be tame, but he still doesn't take kindly to being startled.
What are you working on here?
You don't know? But I thought everyone in Fairfield knew of... Oh, right. I see what you're trying to do. This is top secret. We must speak in riddles to safeguard our findings, yes? Should I use code names too? The subterfuge is so exciting. Thank the law you knew to enforce protocol, lest I blabber corporate secrets to the wrong person. No, wait. You're not one of Auntie's choice.
Oh, definitely am one of the elite troopers. It's good to know my disguise is working.
Oh, so you are one of the clandestine troopers they talk about in the serials. Incredible. Don't worry, your secret is safe with me. I am Ethel Tinsley, chimeric scientist. I'm responsible for taming this delightful raptidon here. He will protect our fair town from his feral brethren in the wilds. Theoretically. Officer Carr has been in a state waiting for me to train the raptidons to, maul on command. It's rather pressing, and alas, one scientist-turned-tamer can only do so much. One might say I'm perhaps a bit on edge. Folk here have grown weary, shall we say, with the war effort, and with avoiding Carr and the minister's would-be fisticuffs.
Sounds like typical corporate management structure to me.
No, I don't believe it is. That's what the Protectorate announcers wanted us to believe anyway, before Auntie showed us the truth. No, this is quite abnormal, I'm sure. Anyhow, all I know is that if they were to begin working with each other, the mood in town would certainly be merrier. Or something akin to it.
Don't hold your breath.
I have no intention of depriving my gray matter of oxygen, dear. I assure you.
I have some other questions.
What can I do for you?
You said something about being ex-protectorate earlier. I'm curious.
Well, I was a subject once. Despite my talents, the plan dictated that I should be relegated to programming cleaning mechs. Bah. But then, Auntie's Choice came along and offered to transform our lives for the better. I chose to accept. And look where I am today. Over the last year, I have climbed the rungs of my division through the sheer merit of my work. I have finally earned the respect I was always due.
Suppose I can't blame you for taking pride in your new station.
So you must understand what my position exemplifies and why my work has become my pride. When I embraced Auntie's, I was given latitude to better myself. My dreams and abilities were my only limit. That's the beauty of Auntie's Choice. Everyone can make of their lives what they wish. Ask any of the other Protectorate subjects who converted, and they'd echo my words. When one can allow their ambitions to show, that is true freedom.
What about your friends and family? Is that how they feel?
Why do you assume I had anyone I could consider as such? My parents returned to the void long ago. No siblings, no children. I am the sole bearer of my name. As for friends, Few cared for a janitor who talked to herself and preferred her books to praising the sovereign. You couldn't possibly understand what it's like to be seen as nothing. Then finally be afforded the opportunity to prove your worth. In any case, I do hope I've satisfied your curiosity. The war effort and liberating the rest of the Protectorate waits for no one, you understand?
What's the story with Carr and Milver Street? Things seem strained between them.
If you two have spotted the chasm between them, I fear the Protectorate have already pinpointed the way with which to exploit it. I'm unused to the way things are done here, I suppose. The Protectorate leadership never behaved in such a manner.
Maybe you're not cut out for corporate life.
So I should return to the Protectorate and accept swift death for desertion? Certainly not. I would much rather stay here, continue my work, and hope my leaders can reach an accord. Challenging though it may be, one wishes to woo Protectorate subjects to our ranks. The other wishes to secure a decisive victory with weaponry and technology. As for which approach is best, I wish I knew.
The minister's in high spirits now that I've agreed to help him.
I see. Well, I hope his spirits may be sustained. I have grown fond of the minister, but I cannot help but wonder if he fully understands how proud the Protectorate are. It takes great courage or desperation to acknowledge the wrongs of one's society, and even more to leave it entirely. He may find that courage to be rarer than he thinks, or perhaps he will manage to prove me wrong with his powers of persuasion yet again. How I would welcome it in this case.
Let's talk about something else.
Very well. I ought to focus more on my work than on social tensions anyhow.
Tell me more about taming Raptidons.
I work directly with Officer Carr and her soldiers to ensure they're outfitted with the best Raptidon counterparts Paradise Island can provide. In theory, they'll be trusted to guard our most precious assets, including our leadership. For now, they deter encroachment from wild Raptidons. It's most agreeable.
I hope this doesn't hurt any of them.
Trust me, they are safer here than out in the wilds. I have been reprimanded thrice now for undue pampering. I would not be here if this experiment was still causing needless suffering.
All right.
Hello again. Remember not to move too swiftly if Copernicus lunges. Oh, how he does like to test the reflexes of others. What can I do for you?
All right. So I think that's pretty much all of this area here. So I don't really have anything else here to get. Although we've got our infinitely spawning fridges here. So we'll grab those.
I'm starting to feel hopeful about settling here in Fairfield.
Why settle? You can thrive.
Sure. How do I do that?
I'm not really sure. It's just a slogan I hear on the wireless line. Why
Okay.
thrive?
Let's get back to the start here. Didn't quite get the level I was hoping. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Problem dealt with. Alright, we need to heal up. And I'm gonna have to start going out and about here. Alright. haven't gotten any other boxes here. Alright, you guys stay home. Yep. It's time to do some fighting on my own here. Okay, so we're gonna start with Rookie's Reward here. Then we're gonna try to finish enemies with the one that gives us bonus bits. That's at least the strategy in theory here. Oh, I didn't... Did I dissolve the, corpse that had... No. Okay. It's like, I didn't do something really stupid, did I? Me do something stupid? Never. Alright. Let's use this cover right here. Drug crash. Overuse of the medical inhaler can cause you to experience a drug crash. While crashing, the inhaler is disabled, preventing you from healing further. Prevent crashes. Ensure you're watching your toxicity closely. Investing in medical skill can increase the amount of toxicity you can accrue before a crash. We need to get some crashes for our flaw here. There it is. Alright, Rookie's Reward time. Oh. Ow. Thing does way more damage than the other one. Crying out loud. Okay. I shouldn't get myself into a spot I can't get out of. Okay. Okay, you're dead. the other one? Oh, you got dropped over here. I probably could have used my slowdown time. It's fine. Alright, well, this is now dealt with. So now we can do this conversation here. After we fully explored the town.
Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a yay-saying protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all.
I'm a Sprat exterminator. Got an order from your supervisor.
Huh. Really? Everyone knows we're cultivating our Sprat population for a new deep-fried snack line. So I refuse to fall for such a ham-handed attempt at dissemblance. Look, we're Auntie's Choice. Lying's fine. We downright admire it even, if you pull it off. Next time, try a little harder. End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way.
Y'all need to watch your... Oh, wait. Yeah, this town offer any goods and services?
Oh, we got everything. One of them, at least. Clinic's over there on your left. Watering hole's a bit down on the right. Market's a straight shot down the lane.
I can't ask about DeVries because we already completed that. I'll admit, I'm not particularly clear about what Auntie's Choice is.
What? You been in hibernation or something? We're here to bring the free market's liberation to the people of Arcadia. And Arcadia's bounty to the rest of the galaxy, of course.
You seem kind of consternated. Something on your mind?
Got a convoy overdue back from the landing pad. Admit I'm a bit worried.
Was your convoy these flying, shooting mechanicals that fired anything that moved? No?
Something tells me you ran into the reason they ain't been back. See any sign of them?
Found evidence of battle. Didn't look too good. If anyone made it, I didn't see it.
Damnation. I had a friend on that detail. He always carried this, keepsake. You didn't happen to find it, did you?
Not such. I suppose we'll be moving on then.
You're back, I see. Something to share?
So this time we need to give the toss ball, or we can't do it. Mentioned a keepsake earlier. This was on the body of a trooper at the convoy.
Thanks. That'll mean a lot to his family. They can use it to pay his gravesite fees. Fool never bothered keeping up on the payments. Them Protectorate drones been a serious menace of late. Heard Trooper Faulkner shot a few. You find a way to put a stop to them, there's a bounty for it. Bounty terminal's out next to the jail, across from the bar. Just down the lane here a spell. You get to Town Hall, you passed it.
Alright.
Ain't fond of all this fighting. Anything's better than Tau Ceti, though. Once again, welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and self-reliance on Eden. Air on this planet's strange. No stimulant gases. Don't like it. Ain't fond of all this fighting.
I'm here to
Anything's
spread
better than Tau
unfettered
Ceti,
free
though.
trade.
Alright. So I think we're pretty well done with Fairfield now. We got on which weapon here? Alright. We're gonna be switching back and forth between these two SMGs here. This uses short rounds. Short rounds, yeah, we're gonna be burning through short rounds. That's okay. Alright, we're gonna try to go this way now. It's gonna be a great way to level my weapon here. Oh, the enemies are still injured. Oh. Alright. Okay. I'm not gonna always be able to get the kill with this, but... Oh, okay. Hold on. Forgot about that. Alright. Bring the fight to this guy here. Alright. Yay, short rounds. Huzzah! I think there is more of these guys up this way here. Now, I'm pretty sure there's an achievement for fully leveling Rookie's Reward. But since we're playing on very hard, that really shouldn't be much of an issue at all. Okay. I feel like if I get hit by this, I'm probably dead. Just back off here. Okay, we almost got another level on this gun here. Rookie's reward leveled again. Yeah, I don't want my teammates around because they're gonna kill steal. I am, however, probably going to need a lot more short rounds than we've got. Okay. Okay. Made a ton of short rounds there. Keycard grants full access to Chief Replenishment Officer Cardosa's terminal in Fairfield military encampment. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna have a ton of these rounds. We'll be using so many of them. Okay. I cannot take hits. The biggest downside of very hard. The enemies are spongy, but I am squishy. Okay. Woo! Oh. Don't love that. Try. Oh. All right. The way it's gonna be, huh? Okay. I gotta remember, I can't take any hits. One I didn't get. Could be worse. Okay, snack cakes, mock apple, purple berry munch, spectrum leaving, purple berry punch, anti-fizzos. So what level do we already have this? Oh, that's level 5 already. Okay. That's nothing. Eviction notice. Alright. I will be right back on the flip side of the Outer Worlds 2 side. See you there? And we're back. Alright, let's talk to research scientist Herschel.
Oh, hello there. Welcome to my little slice of paradise in paradise. I didn't hear you come in. I'm focused something fierce on my current project, you see.
Project? I assume you're referring to that crab leg?
Well, aren't you the observant one? Yes, a crab leg. I'm more than happy to tell you all the details of my project, since you asked.
I absolutely did not ask you that.
Like I was saying, friend, this here crab egg is gonna make me a mountain of bits. See, crab eggs contain carbon, oxygen, iron, and are each self-contained units. You know what else has all those things? Skip drives. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna make me a mountain of bits selling skip drives made from crab eggs. I'm basically there. I just need to figure out the process of turning the eggs into skip drives. And I'll be off to the races.
So if we say this, we actually get a reward. There's no, you know what, go for it. Get out there and make your dreams a reality.
Oh, wow, really? Everyone else told me I was mad. I really appreciate your words of encouragement, friend. I'll make sure you get one of the very first Crabble-based skip drives. Please take this as a small thank you.
For someone so obsessed, I'm surprised you didn't notice your house was surrounded by Crabbles.
It is? Fascinating. Did you see any unusual behavior? Any changes in Crabble familial dynamics? Or the emergence of any new evolutionary traits?
So if we lie, we get the biggest reward. Familial, yeah, fairly sure one was trying to adopt me. Had the paperwork and everything.
That is a physical impossibility. They lack the opposable thumbs necessary to sign paperwork. In this lab, we only deal with the cold, hard facts of science. Unless they also just evolved opposable thumbs. Evolution and familial changes in one go. This is so exciting. Once I finish this experiment, I'll head out to see for myself. Oh, and please take this with you. Just a small thank you for providing me with such exciting and useful information.
And fried Crabble patties.
Please be gentle with my little hard-shelled investments as you leave. If you didn't know, a dead Crabble can't lay eggs.
Oh.
Please be gentle with my little hard-shelled investments as you leave. If you didn't know, a dead Crabble can't lay eggs.
Oops, I don't want to load here. Let's go ahead here. And, we're gonna ruin this experiment.
My egg! My research! My experiment! It took me ages to acquire such a perfect specimen. Why would you do that?
Oh, muscle spasm. They've gotten me into more trouble than a ruined egg, I assure you. Plus, this gives me
Truly.
more lies.
I suppose that would make the most sense. You wouldn't have destroyed the egg for no reason, after all. It's not as though some other person is controlling you through an advanced computation device and making arbitrary and violent decisions on your behalf. Either way, I'll have to wait for the Crabbles to lay more fresh eggs. I hate to be rude, but could you show yourself out before you have another muscle spasm? I think you've done enough damage, and I suddenly find myself needing to clean up somebody else's mess, so I don't rightly have time for guests. Please leave. I think you've done enough damage, and I suddenly find myself needing to clean up somebody else's mess, so I don't rightly have time for guests. Please leave.
All right. So we're coming out of this richer for the experience. Getting that sweet, sweet money banked. Now, I also did a bunch of damage to Crabbles over in here. So, I think time has come to head on into here. We'll let our stuff refill here. Bullet claws are a problem. Yeah, bullet claws, real problem. Real problem here. Let's not get stuck. Okay. Now the question is, do I use the medical inhaler to get more crashing here? Whoa, there's another bullet claw. Oh, dang it. All right, come on, Mr. Hammerclaw. Okay. Well, my progress was lost. I should have medical inhalered. Don't worry, game. I am dying often enough. Okay. We will go for the crash here. Alright. It's fine. Okay. Okay, come on, big guy. You know what? And then we weapon switch here. Heck yeah. Whew! Alright. Melt that problem away. Alright, we got some more short ones, which is fantastic. Alright, it's getting a little dark out. Door is barred shut. Sorry to you. Yep, just melt that down. Okay. Melt you. Alright, let me melt this guy. Well, we can. Oh, journal. Oh, yeah, that's drug crash. We can start smashing these eggs, and they have a great deal of loot. The loot tends to fall outside the world. So, we're gonna have to kind of click all around, because the loot tends to fall out. Not getting anything here. So just be aware. It tends to fall through the world. Yeah, see, I'm getting like nothing, and I should be getting like tons of stuff here. Maybe I'm just rolling really bad on the loot that's falling out. That could be. No, we're just double checking here. Get my sad little light on here. Saw something there. This is why I said you gotta just check everything. And then all of this, well, let's see here. Got a whole bunch of shotguns here. Actually, I have a plan. Let me go to Fairfield real quick. I have just the idea for this.
Introducing Auntie's new line of specialty drinks for the discerning consumer.
Can't believe some of those protectorate hull heads just couldn't see the benefit of self-betterment.
Yeah, let them simmer in their cells.
Alright.
Whoever fixes this rift problem is definitely getting a hull-side suite with an Elysium view in head office tower.
Alright, I'm gonna go buy a sweet weapon here.
Welcome, welcome. How can I improve your day the Auntie's way?
Yeah,
Like they say, a bit spent today is a bullet fired tomorrow.
Oh, decryption key? I should probably buy that. And buy this rattler here.
Welcome, welcome. See anything you like?
Okay. So let's pop on in here. Let's heal up. And for mowing down eggs. Oh, I can't put weapons on in the ship. No, no friends. No need to bring them with. Alright. Got a sweet legendary weapon here. Yeah. This should do pretty good. Okay. Okay. Wow, look at my my reticle is so wide because of Stargazer or Flaw. That's kind of hilarious. That was a lot of fun. Enjoyed that. We're not going to use ammo when we don't have to here. I think some stuff went into the wall. Well, maybe not. Guess not. Why was my light off? I already checked things out over here. I love that these are collision items. Hold up. Okay. That looks like crabble meat, but I can't pick it up. Okay. What is you about? The Dragoon appears intact, but a logic error in its activation subroutines keep it trapped in a power-saving state of hibernation. Reconnect integral wiring and activate.
Initializing. Resuming Crabble control patrol. Please stand clear.
Release that guy. Come on, killing all my crabbles. You kidding me? My crabbles to kill. Oh, big guy. We need to drop the bullet claw here. That's a different bullet claw. That is not the same bullet claw. You know what? It's fine. We'll get our toxicity crash. It'll be great. Okay. There's my bullet claw. there's a lot more. Oh my. Okay, how are we doing on this? Level 7. Can you stop duck diving, weaving? Wait, what? I don't know what got me. Something got me. Oh, I'm not in combat. That just eats food. I don't want to do that. No. Alright, you need to go down. Hi. Say hi, Mr. Bullet Flaw. Alright. Yep, come back. Terrifying. All right. Oh boy. All right. After this fight, we're gonna end the episode here. All right. How we doing here? Up to level 8. Level 8, feeling great. Awesome. Yeah, I think we survived that nonsense there. Alright, we're gonna end the episode here very soon. But, you know, let's do a little bit of vengeance here. Oh. Alright, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. We can reload. Okay, we got Pile Odung over here. We'll do a few tries here, try to get something good out of it. How am I doing on level? Coming right along. Enemies do not give much XP. There we go. Scrap metal there. Yeah, we'll do that big room next episode here. Goodbye, Mr. Sprat. Seems you came into the wrong cave, sir. Curses. You try to stifle the sneeze, and the sneeze will not be stifled. I think we got a whole bunch of friends in there. Alright, folks, I'm gonna end the episode here, so thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Don't forget to support me on Patreon if you like what I do. Oh, missed this. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!